the last of the 6 basic shapes, number 6, is a spiral. And spirals are another one of those shapes that everybody tries to slow down and be so careful about. But just like with circles, the thing about spirals is that they require a great deal of energy and flow and freedom to do them right. So this exercise is going to help train you to do spirals and to trust the motion of your hands and your arms so that when you sit down to spirals, you can just confidently go into them and spin right through a beautiful spiral and right out again. Think about spirals as the shape that really surrounds us everywhere. Our galaxy moves in a spiral. The universe moves in spirals. You see spirals all through nature. And you see it all the way down to the atomic level. Spirals are kind of what we're made of. And so when you do this exercise, really go to it with a lot of energy, a lot of power, and a lot of freedom, and just a lot of fun. In fact, if you really want to get the most out of this, let yourself really whoop it up. And as you go around in your spiral, just throw your arms around and go whee! And then do whee as you come back out. And I know that that might make you feel kind of silly, but believe me, it will let you just loosen up and release the energy, and it really, really helps to just let your body do its thing this way. You'll be surprised when you go to the tracing and drawing exercises how consistent your muscles will be at making spirals if you just release and trust them to do their thing. So here we go. We're going to start down here, and we're going to do one spiral facing so we can just see it, and then we're going to do a couple of spirals down flat here at tabletop level. So here we go. Facing forward, I'm going to go that direction. Here we go. Whee! And spiral out until you end up at your nose, and then spiral it back out. Okay, let's do one more. Whee! And then spiral it back out. Good. And now let's do it on the other side. Spiral it in, end up at your nose. Spiral it out, back to your position. And spiral it in, end up at your nose. Spiral it back. Good. Now let's do it on the flat position because that's the way we're going to actually quilt this, right? So start big and spiral it in small. And then spin it back out. And you'll notice that this is very similar to the circles exercises we did. In fact, it's almost identical, except that we're not doing a whole bunch of circles in the same level or the same size. We're just doing one big spiral that immediately goes big, smaller, 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 and then spins it right back out. So we've done a couple on this direction. Now let's do a couple in that direction. Here we go. Spin it in and spin it out. And spin it in and spin it out. And one more time, spin it in and spin it out. Good. Now the next step is to go to your tracing sheet with your trainer tool, and we're going to use the design called overstitch spirals to continue practicing spirals with the master trainer and then draw them.